right, y'all. Hey, welcome to another episode. It is Monday, February 23rd. On my way to work, as always. Just trying to show up, trying to figure out my life. And after yesterday's video, I was kind of thinking what I could talk about today. And I just want to give myself grace. I think you should give yourself grace too. As long as you're trying to improve and get better every day, you're on the right path. It's hard to see the clear picture sometimes. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. That's why I'm posting. That's why I'm creating. I'm trying to just figure out. I want clarity in my life as far as like where I'm going. But I also think that I'm a little hard on myself that I haven't changed quick enough or have not doing the things I want to do. But I'm doing enough things right, and I feel like you have to give yourself a little bit of grace in life because this world is difficult. I mean, there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of distraction, a lot of social media, a lot of foods poisoning your brain, mind, body, gut. The social media aspect of it as well. Just kind of hacking our brains. All these dopamine tracks and feedback loops that just kind of keep us addicted. Whatever it is. I mean, that's just the way our society is designed. I mean, you can call it capitalism, you can call it government control, whatever it is. But essentially, I mean, it's hard to kind of elevate yourself into that higher consciousness level, that higher level of awareness to kind of figure out what it is you're designed to do, not what society is trying to design you to be or do. And so my biggest suggestion, both to myself and you, is to give yourself grace while you're on this journey. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. You're going to have plateaus. But I firmly believe that if you stay consistent, stay disciplined, you're going to see the consequences. You're going to see the outcomes of your actions eventually. And if you stay true to who you are and stay true to just being your best self and serving the best you can, serving humanity, trying to leave this world better than you found it, then I think you're doing a great job. No matter the religion, no matter the creator that you worship or don't worship, like it shouldn't matter. I mean, we're all on this planet, we're all on this world together, and we're all being pressured all sorts of different ways, and we got to put pressure on ourselves for sure. But at the same time, um, you know, I want to just encourage giving yourself grace during that process of figuring things out, of figuring out your purpose, of figuring out what you're supposed to create, because I think we're all creators in a way. That's what we're supposed to do is create. And I don't know, we're being pulled so many different directions. And I think it's hard for a lot of us to figure out what exactly we're supposed to create. And then we're just get caught in survival mode, just trying to go to work and get money to pay the bills, and then it just feels like your life is just being wasted away in a way, and that's not a good feeling either. But if you can find happiness and joy in the process and in the journey, and just try to keep moving, keep progressing, and keep serving, not getting caught up in the drama, practicing, awareness and your breath to keep yourself in the moment. So you just don't let the toxicity, not only of this world, this environment, the food, the social media, but in the people around you in your workplace, the people around you in your family and your friends group, you know, don't allow them to infect you as you're trying to progress into higher consciousness, into elevating yourself and just being more disciplined and being more hungry and being better. And if that means that you have to remove yourself from the environment, then do it. Like whether it's finding a new job where it's not as toxic, or figuring out a way to limit the time that you're around the toxic family or the toxic friends, whatever it may be. Um, yeah, I just want to encourage you to kind of give yourself grace, because it's almost as if we're not, the way that our society is currently organized, it's not for sanity. So I think it's okay to be a little crazy as long as you're not hurting other people. um, you know Give yourself some grace. So please don't hurt other people, don't make this world worse than it already is. But I don't want to even say that there's a lot of beautiful things about this world, a lot of beautiful things about life in itself. And we're just in this like crazy time, because it can just go so many different directions. we've never had so much power to destroy so many lives at one moment, and it's kind of scary how power is getting so concentrated. And so yeah, that's I don't want to go down those like just negative rabbit holes and feel bad and feel that like loss of hope. But anyway, wow, I'm hitting some traffic. I should have looked before I started this video at what the traffic was looking like, but that's all right. I wanted to get this video out today, just still showing up. And I'll see you next time. As always, many blessings. Much love to you. Thank you for listening. Peace.